The fact that Disney produces amazing animated movies is a universally accepted idea, but besides this, it also offers inspiration for many excellent video games. Various developing companies created titles that use characters and settings from the original films and incorporated them into stories that can be enjoyed by gamers. Starting with classic Sega Genesis and SNES titles and ending with some of the most recent installments, Disney-inspired video games have always been a delight for the nostalgic players as well as the more recent fans of gaming. Based on the popular movie with the same title, The Lion King is a 1994 platform video game that follows the evolution of Simba, from when he was just a cub until his final battle with his evil uncle Scar. The first part of the game allows the player to control Simba as a child who defeats enemies by jumping on them, and in the second half the lion becomes more powerful and is able to use combat moves such as scratching, mauling and throwing. The gameplay is somewhat repetitive, but the voice acting and the graphics are some of the traits which bring tears to the eyes of nostalgic gamers. Epic Mickey is a 2010 Wii platformer that tells the story of how Mickey Mouse accidentally damaged the world of forgotten characters and how he has to fix it while fighting enemies. The weapons of choice are a magic paintbrush as well as paint and paint thinner. They are used to erase obstacles and redraw them or to completely eliminate villains. Epic Mickey has a morality compass system similar to the one from Infamous that modifies the gameplay according to the decisions the player makes. The tone of the game is a little bit darker, putting an emphasis on the more mischievous and adventurous sides of Mickey's original personality. It also is the first game since 1943 to include Oswald the Lucky Rabbit as a major character. Developed in 1990 by Sega for the Sega Genesis system, Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse is a platform video game that follows Mickey Mouse in his quest to save Minnie Mouse from the mischievous witch Miserable. The principal goal of the game is to find 7 rainbow gems that will be used to build the bridge that will take Mickey to the castle where his girlfriend is being held captive. The main method of attack is to perform a bounce while jumping or to collect apples and marbles and throw them at the opponents. Each of the total 5 levels ends with a boss fight against a Master of Illusion, the 6th and final step being to defeat Miserable. Following the same storyline as the animated movie, Disney's Hercules presents the story of the son of Zeus who has lost his immortality and has to pass certain tasks in order to regain it and join his father together with the other gods on Mount Olympus. The final boss of the adventure is Hades, the ruler of the underworld, who is the main culprit responsible for Hercules' loss of immortality. The game is mainly two-dimensional, although in some situations the player can walk to other planes through pathways and stairs, and it features 10 levels with difficulties ranging from beginner to medium and ultimately Herculean. The main weapon that can be used is the sword, and the player can replenish his energy by drinking Herculade cups that are found throughout the game. Based on the eponymous Disney animated series, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers is a 1990 title developed and published by Capcom. This platform game offers single and two-player cooperative modes and takes us into the Chip 'n Dale universe, where you can meet some of the other members of the Rescue Rangers such as Monterey Jack, Zipper and Gadget. The brave team has to defeat Fat Cat, the villain that has kidnapped their friend Gadget and lured them into a trap. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers was an absolute commercial success, selling 1.2 million copies worldwide before becoming Capcom's 4th best-selling title. Back when it was released, its graphics were considered some of the best of that time. TRON 2.0 is a first-person shooter that is centered on Jet Bradley's story, the son of the original TRON hero Alan Bradley. The player can choose between the single-player and the multiplayer modes, and the main task is to find permission bits and pass to the next level. The iconic disc weapon that is featured in the movie is also present in this game, and besides this, the player has access to other weapons that are similar to a shotgun, a sniper rifle, and grenades. The abilities of the main character are customizable, and they are called subroutines that can be installed in the unlimited memory slots he has. TRON 2.0 recreates the movie's universe with high fidelity and has a unique visual style as well as authentic gameplay. Disney and Pixar collectible figurines team up and go on explorations in the 2013 action-adventure sandbox game Disney Infinity. Each of these humanoid characters have unique abilities, can double jump and possess a particular set of attacks, the only exceptions being the heroes from the Cars series, Sully and Jack Skellington, that have the ability to roar in order to scare enemies, while Violet and Randy become invisible at will. The game has two modes, playset and toy box. In the first one, you can earn tools and characters that can be used in the latter one. The starter pack is actually a bundle that offers 3 figurines and an infinity base that has 2 round spots to place the figurines on so that you can import characters into the game. Even though its production has been terminated as of 2016, Disney Infinity copies can still be bought on Amazon. Another title based exclusively on the TV series with the same name, DUCKTALES is an action platformer that has the story revolving around Scrooge McDuck, who travels around the globe to collect treasures and surpass his enemy, Flintheart Glomgold, with the endeavour of becoming the richest duck in the world. The non-linear gameplay permits the player to visit any of the destinations to chase the treasures in any order he or she wants. There are 5 levels available: African mines, the Amazon, the Himalayas, Transylvania, and the Moon. And in order to pass all of them, you can use Scrooge's cane, with which you can attack enemies or use it as a pogo stick to bounce around over dangerous areas. DUCKTALES is Capcom's best-selling title both for the NES and the Game Boy. Disney's Aladdin was released in 1993 for the Sega Genesis, and it is a platform video game based on the motion picture with the same name. The player takes control of the main character Aladdin and makes his way through several movie-inspired levels such as the Cave of Wonders, the Sultan's Dungeon, and the streets and rooftops of Agrabah. The attacks used can either be close range with a scimitar or long range by throwing a limited supply of apples, the final objective being to defeat the Grand Vizier Jafar. Disney's Aladdin is one of the most popular gaming titles developed for the Sega Genesis, shipping 4 million copies and becoming the 3rd best-selling title after Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The 2002 Kingdom Hearts title is a role-playing action game that mixes characters and sceneries from Disney animated films with those from Square's Final Fantasy series. It follows the storyline of Sora, who fights against the forces of darkness with the help of Donald Duck, Goofy, Mickey Mouse, and other iconic Disney characters. Unlike other Square's titles, it focuses more on the action-adventure part and leaves the role-playing features to simply complete the gameplay. The hack-and-slash combat system from the Final Fantasy series is also present here, and it also features an experience point scheme that controls character development. Kingdom Hearts was such a big commercial success that it transformed into a series that has sold over 20 million copies worldwide. It is constantly appreciated for its unique role-playing action-adventure combination, its amazing orchestral score, and the authentic characters' animation. This was our list featuring some great Disney games, and we hope you've enjoyed our video. If you did, please press that like button, as we do appreciate it and it helps us immensely. We often ask our audience for suggestions to compile these lists. If you'd like to contribute, please follow Frag Hero on Facebook. You can also post other awesome titles that you think we may have missed in the comments below, because we do read pretty much everything. Now would also be a great time to encourage you to subscribe, because we upload new stuff all of the time, so subscribing will keep you up to date with all of our latest videos. You can also check out fraghero.com for more gaming related articles, but until next time, have a great day.